Hey friends, welcome to a brand new video of My Career Q&A. So today we're going to discuss some very advanced questions that will be deep and straightforward into your career and your professional life. So let's begin. So below are some of the questions which you answer. Once you answer it, you'll really get a deep insight into your own life and your career. So I've divided the questions into factors that you think you could have managed differently in your career if given an opportunity. Suppose if you think your career is really good, then it's awesome. But if you think that you have major setbacks in your career, you're not happy with it, then what actions or activities can you do beginning from right now so that the things go smoothly from now on? Okay, so let's begin. So some questions or factors in time management or under time management are: have you worked under time constraints before? Give us an example. Was there a time when you struggled to meet a deadline? Tell us about it, right? So you can just answer these 5 questions, and under time management, I think we'll get a deep insight. So I'll move really slowly now towards the second factor, that is thoroughness. How thorough have you been in your life or in your career? So the first 2 questions which I'll read it out for you are: what means have you used to focus on detail and to keep from making mistakes? And when there's a decision for a new critical process, what means do you use to communicate step-by-step processes to ensure other people understand and will complete the process correctly? And also, you can read the other questions and you can answer accordingly, but to the point only. Right? You can just pause the video, you can just take note of the questions, and then you can answer it with your own time and slowly. Right? I'll just move at the bottom. Yeah, I'll scroll down. Now the factors under flexibility, how flexible you are actually as a person in your career. So the first 2 questions are: give an example of a time when you were trying to meet the deadline and you were interrupted and did not make the deadline. How did you respond? Give an example of a time when you had to quickly change project priorities. How did you do it? Right? And so on. And the third is the factors in learning orientation. How flexible are you in learning? How open you are to learn new things in your orientation? So the first 2 questions under these factors are: describe a time when you took a new job that required a much different set of skills from what you had. How did you go about acquiring the needed skills? Have you had an occasion when a prior strength actually turned out to be a weakness in another setting? How did you cope up with it? And the other questions follow. You can just pause it and I'll scroll down very slowly. And the factors under stress management are: how do you handle stress? So there are only 2 questions, I'll read them out both. Tell me about your work nightmare that you were involved in. How did you approach the situation and what was the outcome? And have you ever been caught unaware by a problem or obstacle that you had not foreseen? What actually happened? So, you can just pause the video, you can just note down the questions and you answer accordingly. So, I think if you answer all these factors and these questions accordingly, you'll really get a good insight into your own career setbacks. And I'm sure that if you really get a mirror image of what you have done wrong, you can really make it all right. So I'll summarize my video with you by saying just good luck, and I hope that you find your purpose very soon. Hey, I'm so sorry, as I think because of some technical reasons, the screen recorder is not performing up to the mark. So I think the last factor, that is in stress management, the questions are missing rather than the audio. So I'll just repeat it out for you so that you can just get a note of the questions. And these are the questions, and I have already read out them to you. I hope that you answer the questions to the point.
So, are you craving for more videos like this? Subscribe now to my channels at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. You can also follow my site at www.mycareerqna.com. So until next time, take care. See you soon.